Tell us about yourself, Levante.
All right, so I'm Levante Watkins. I am from McDonough, Georgia, and I've been doing videography / photography since high school. I say since I was like a sophomore, junior.
Okay.
And it started out with my friends and I. We were kind of playing around. We started our own little YouTube series, but a lot of people started liking it. A lot of people started catching on, so we started like interviewing people and incorporating like other seniors and stuff like that once we got to the senior year.
Okay.
And it took off from there. Like, aside from that, I would break off and I would like play my own characters and just do a whole lot of different things. And as time got on, I was like, I kind of want to take this more serious. I kind of like want to make money from this. I want to start my own production company. So it went on from there, and we're here now. We're really trying to like really get things going with like people who are like really doing this seriously, like in the industry. Like, it's on now.
So when you said people in the industry, what is your target goal? Who do you want to work with most of all?
No one like specific, because at this point, I mean, I would just be thankful to work with anyone in the industry that just has like a big name and that just has the experience that can kind of like mentor me or just give me good advice or just help put me on to bigger projects so I can really get my face seen and my name known. And
Okay.
yeah.
Now, does anybody come to mind that you can just list off at the top of your head, or do you just have just like an industry preference, like say videography, music, photography? Like, what comes to mind to you, Levante?
Let's see. When it comes to like, when I look at someone like how Tyler Perry, how he does it, how he has his own studios and he has a lot of people working under him and he does like directing and acting. I want to do something like that because I like doing a lot of different things. I want to have like people under me, but still at the same time I can step in every now and then. I can be in front of the camera, behind the camera. I can just write the scripts, produce, cast people, and do things like that. I just have people doing it for me, and I just kind of like.
Now, when you say casting, what projects do you like to work on specifically?
I like horror films.
Horror?
I like scary stuff. Comedy, I'm cool with comedy, but definitely horror and suspense. Some drama, you know. But I love suspense. I love action films as well. I'm like an action movie fan, like Marvel characters, Marvel movies, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much that. I'm not really into nothing that's like just slow and sad and just not all that interesting.
Okay, yeah.
I need stuff, a lot going on.
Like a lot of action.
A lot of action. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Keep you on your toes, on the edge of your seat.
Kind of like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of things. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are your mind open to working with OnlyFans creators?
I don't mind it. I've definitely considered it in the past. Something different. I mean, it's hot right now. A lot of people are doing it, and people are making a lot of money off of it.
Right.
So I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you feel like that would diminish your how can I put it? Diminish your style of videography?
It could. I guess it just depends on how you do it. What exactly you're doing with your content and your audience. Like, you may have an audience already that doesn't really care for stuff like that, and they may look at you a different way.
Right.
Or you may be like, okay, I don't really care about the audience, and now I'm trying to reach a whole new audience that doesn't mind that type of stuff.
Right.
So it just depends on what you're going for and things like that. If I do it, I'm gonna make sure I do it in a way that's good quality, professionally, and just it's not gonna make me look any kind of crazy way.
Right. Because that's a whole stigma we have as, creators, is that people who get into OnlyFans, they'll say, oh man, that's kind of not beneath me, but too vulgar. You know, our parents, grandparents, family members can look at us a certain way for doing stuff that can potentially get our name out there in what they would think is a bad light. But for us, it's kind of already been done with thousands of people prior to us even thinking about doing it, you know. So I don't want to be too explicit, but that's the thing. You have people already getting into X-rated content, but they're getting the nice finances that comes with it as well. So I mean, that's what we have going on. Sometimes we have people want to say, hey, we want a videographer for our channel, for our OnlyFans channel. So I was just wanted to see how you felt about it. So let me ask you this: where do you see yourself with the videography? You said horror. Do you want to do films and just horror, or just anything that comes to mind?
Pretty much anything that comes to mind. It doesn't have to be that. Like I'll do comedy. I'll do pretty much like if a client comes to me, really whatever they see my work, they say that I'm good. Whatever they bring to me, I'll be like, I'm down for it. Just let me know
Okay.
how you want it shot, and I'll take care of it for you. I'm not gonna really discriminate. But that's just like horror and suspense. That's like my main, like that's my favorites.
That's your niche.
Yeah.
In a sense. Okay. So, who do you collaborate with the most? Let me ask you that.
So recently I have this friend, her name is Chanel or Tough Dior. She has her own clothing brand, and we've done a lot. We've created a lot of content together, vlogs, and we've made appearances to different events and performances. Nice. She's had like other performers and artists like pose and perform her stuff being seen and things like that. Done a lot of networking, so we've done a lot together. She's the main person that comes to mind.
Gotcha.
Because she's most recent. We've done a lot, and we're still in talks every now and then about new things. So definitely Chanel. Yeah.
Chanel. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Chanel and how she became, introduced to you, and how y'all came together and created some projects together?
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting because like we went to the same school.
Okay.
But she was a year under me, and we never really knew. She knew of me. I didn't even know of her. So like, so in school we didn't interact at all, and years went by, and I was friends with one of her best friends.
Wow.
So I guess that's how we got to know each other like that, because her best friend Christina would sometimes bring her around, and it's funny because she's so good at running this clothing business, but like she said that's not something she originally wanted to do. Like she was so into like other stuff, but this just so happened to, I guess, follow her out some kind of way. So she just started doing the clothing business, and it's been going really good for her. Yeah, so she had hit me up one time, and she had asked me. Well, it got started. Okay, so she had this birthday party coming up, and she had asked me to be like a photographer for her birthday party, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. And it went on from there. Like she saw how good. Like I took the pictures. I was just like going through the party, doing my thing, without her really having to like tell me, okay, do this, get this and that, and I was just doing my own thing.
Right.
So she liked that. She was like, I want to bring you aboard. You be my content creator and stuff like that. And
cool.
then it just took off from there.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So why did you want to hop on the podcast with me? Go ahead, explain that a little bit.
Because I've had some previous experience like with her, and I think I was kind of doing something like that before we even started. Before me and her even started. So it's just I like sitting down and having like conversations with people. Like I like having like talking about interesting topics, deep topics, like stuff that people don't normally talk about. Just like sitting down, chopping it up. And when you brought up what you wanted to do, and I saw what you were doing, I was like, I want to hop on there. I want to collab with him. I want to see what we can like bring out of each other, what we can like create, and like just like blow it up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So
as far as like creating your own image, how do you see yourself doing that?
It's kind of difficult. I say that because I've been going like viral on TikTok lately, but which is good because I've been trying to build my audience. But it's just like every time I do that, it's always something different. I'm not going viral and becoming famous off of like one specific thing, a niche. It's always something different that's blowing up on my page. So it's like people know me for so many different things. So it's hard to like pinpoint, okay, yo, that's Levante and he's known for this or whatever. Like we saw him doing that, and it's like an audience know me from this and another audience know me from that. So it's just like.
So what kind of audiences or what kind of niches that you get into that people know you for?
A lot of things that may be like something that's comedic. Or something that's just like random things. Like you could get the most randomest things to blow up on TikTok that you would never think would blow up. But a lot of things, I guess you can relate a lot of them to being comedic, but it's not something that was intentional. Like a lot of things, like I would like act out these skits and edit them and put them on YouTube, and I would think like something like that would blow up, but it don't. But it'd be some random shit. I'm just like, okay, well,
okay,
I'll rock with that.
So what is the most, I would say, the most recent thing that you blew up for?
Okay, yeah. It was a collaboration as far as like, not a collaboration, but it was like, the first part of the video was something that I filmed, and the other part was some clips that I found off the internet. But I just matched them together and added this sound, and it was just hilarious.
You smell like you farted.
It was like this huge blow up ball that was just like hitting people, knocking people out. Which I mean, the first part it happened at work. Like my coworker hit this girl and almost took her out. It's huge. It's a huge ball. And
Like an exercise ball that you say.
It's like a play ball. It's like it's a blow up ball. It's huge. It's like this. Like, you see it coming at you like, oh my god, what is this? And she's only like 5 feet. So when he pushed it and it hit her, it just knocked her back. And it was, I ended up showing you the video, but people have been last time I checked, it has like 5 million views now.
Oh wow.
And over 800,000 likes. So it's doing really well on TikTok.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that prior to even shooting this with you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Huge credits to you on that one.
Appreciate it.
You know, who do you said Tyler Perry is one of the few people you want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you know local that is into the industry that you can, chop it up with, give a phone call and say, hey, let's sit down, go over some projects, content, and see what we can do. Who do you have in mind?
That's a good question. Because this is Atlanta, and it's like so many people. Like this is like the new entertainment capital, and so many people here. It's hard for me to like pinpoint a specific person. Okay. I wish I knew a lot of those people that I could just call them up. I don't have it like that yet. I've worked on film productions, but I've met people like Melissa McCarthy and a couple like Neo on Step Up High Water and stuff like that. But we never got to the point just being like that I could just hit him up and talk to him. Okay. Fingers crossed that I could someday have it like that,
Okay, so do you have their social media that you can just, hey, let me send them a little message to see what we can do?
I do. I have their social media. I feel like in the past I used to like send things in celebrities' DMs, then I just got to the point I was like, they're not gonna respond. I mean, you never know. Right. But I mean, I just got to the point I got kind of discouraged. Like they not checking for me. They're not gonna respond.
I mean, with like you said, 8 million followers. No, you said 5 million followers, 800,000 likes. Yeah. How can you use that to your advantage? How can you leverage yourself? In other words.
Yeah. So when you get an account that has big numbers like that gets you seen more, like your videos are definitely getting pushed, and it really puts you on into a different level, like a different platform, and it makes it easier for you to get recognized by those bigger people, and it gives you just more reach, and hopefully soon I can that can help me out as far as like if I want to reach out to someone, or someone may see me and they may come across my content and they want to like reach out to me. So hopefully that'll happen one day. Who knows? I want to transfer a lot of that audience over to different platforms. Like it's mainly on TikTok. I want to transfer that over to like Instagram and my YouTube, because I've been doing, especially YouTube, because I've been working with that for a long time, like over a decade.
Over a decade. So it's 2022 now. So you've been started since 2012.
Yeah, because I graduated in 2013. I know in 2012 I was, maybe even 2011. Like 2011, 2012 I was on my YouTube channel doing stuff way back then. So it's been going on for that long.
Okay. Okay, for sure. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here, but my last thing is, go ahead and shout out to the camera and tell us how we can follow you, how we can reach out to you, man. Okay.
Yeah, so all my platforms is the same. It's _It's Vontae. So it's ITZVANTE. It's Vontae. TikTok, Instagram, all that.
All your social handles.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, Levante, this has been a pleasure. We're going to go ahead and end it here, and hopefully we'll reach back out to you and have more to offer to y'all, man.
Most definitely. I look forward to it.
Most definitely.
All right. Yeah. I can't whistle worth shit. My whole life I've been trying. Every time I fail, everyone else around me knows how to whistle. I can't. I don't know why.
And it's real simple. Just
see how effortless that was? Like, how do you do that shit? I don't know. One day I'll find out.